Hey guys, Tonic here. Another Tuesday, another Atomic Shop review. This week in the Atomic Shop, we just got 3 new items as well as a free Fallout First item, and I just picked them all up, so let's go check it out. And first up, we have the Hellfire paint for the power armor, and I gotta say, I love it. It brings me back to Fallout 3 Broken Steel. It looks great. It's a big fan favorite for a lot of the Enclave people. There's lots of lore behind it, and it's just all around an awesome piece of armor. However, I do want to say that this is actually not new to the game at all. This has been in the game since Nuclear Winter was announced and released. This is the Hellfire paint for Nuclear Winter, which is the highest reward that you can get, so if you don't want to pay money for this, you can actually just grind out Nuclear Winter and get a red version for free. Also, it was in the game for Fallout First members a few months ago, I think 2 months ago maybe, or even last month, where we got the Blue Demon paint for the power armor, and it's pretty much the exact same thing, just a blue version. So this is not a new skin by any means, it's just the very basic version of it, but the basic version is what a lot of people might really like because it does have those Fallout 3 vibes to it. It does have that very standard Enclave soldier kind of look to it, and for that, I actually really still do like it, even though it's been in the game for a while. Next up, we have the Mr. Fuzzy helmet for the power armor, and I wound up putting it on a set of Inferno. It looks really nice. The teeth light up when you have your headlamp on. It has a little bow tie kind of made with the gas tubes. It's just a super unique power armor helmet, and you don't really see kind of things like this too often. It's just super nice. It's very fun. It's not like meant to be the most lore friendly thing or the most serious thing. It's just meant to be a very fun looking power armor helmet, and in that, it definitely succeeds. It's very unique. I've never really seen anything like this besides the one that we got for Old Man Winter with Fajnot, and I really hope that we get some more of these with other characters in the Fallout universe because I think it just looks great and it just really pulls this armor together. I'm actually going to be wearing this a lot now. And right here is a look at the 4 brand new vending machine skins, and I really like them. I actually think they're very nice. They're very compact. You're going to get a silver one, a wood one, a gold one, as well as the Nuka-Cola one. They do have their respective decals on the back as well, so that has the Nuka-Cola one that has some wood engravings. Overall, I mean, they look really cool. They're very small, so you might see some very new, unique vending areas where people kind of build around these things. They act as a completely normal vendor. It's the exact same thing. I wanted to see if they had any animations while powered up or anything very unique. And they all do the exact same thing. They just kind of open up. It's some old world money as well as some caps in there. And that's pretty much it. They don't really do anything else other than that. But still, very, very cool. And I actually really do like these things. Also, there's something very interesting about these things that I want to mention. So in the Atomic Shop, it says that this item cannot be built inside of a shelter. However, as you can see, I am inside of a shelter, and I can build one inside these shelters. So I'm not too sure what's up with that. Also, you can build normal vendors in shelters now as well. And it seems like they function normally. It can still open them up and place things in them. And I believe I'll be able to put power to them as well. So I can place down a generator. So yeah, they still function. I'm not sure if this is a glitch or if this is maybe intended with the last update. I really have no idea, but on the page it says you cannot place them in shelters, but you can. So do keep that in mind. Also this week for Fallout First members, we did just get the free Warhead power armor paint, and I gotta say, it looks absolutely amazing. So right off the bat, the most notable things about this skin are the 2 missiles on the shoulders, and I gotta say, I actually really do like that addition. They're very reflective, kind of shiny, but still a nice little thing on the shoulders there. On the side of the helmet, it has like a Jango Fett kind of helmet antenna. It just reminds me of Star Wars a lot. I really don't know why. And wow, even the backpack actually kind of reminds me a lot of like Boba Fett's backpack. It might just be that it's May 4th and I'm thinking Star Wars, but still a very nice skin. There's a lot of detail in there. You got handles on the shoulders, you got these little tubes around the back piece. This is Excavator power armor, so it's actually not a jetpack. It's just kind of how the skin looks. And this is also applicable to everything, so it will also work on T65. And so at this point in the video, I like to go through the entire Atomic Shop for those that work and just cannot get on right now to see everything. So on the first page here, we have the Hellfire paint, we have the Mr. Fuzzy power armor helmet, as well as the cash registers. Over in this page, we have the stuff from last week with the new shelter, the room divider, as well as the rugs. Over in vaulting, we have the Pale Rider going away. We have some Enclave stuff going away as well. We have the bridge. The bridge is actually really cool. I would recommend this if you have an area that does need to be bridged over, but if you don't, you probably wouldn't have much of a need for it. But it is very, very nice to have. I really do enjoy using mine. Over in special, we have the nice camp emote, we have the Warhead paint for Fallout First members, the top secret door, some free fireworks, as well as the casino wallpaper set. And I also do have this blank page up here, so this has actually been happening somewhat in the past few months where they just have not been filling out the entire Atomic Shop. However, sometimes there is actually stuff in there and I just can't see it because I already own it. So if you know that there's something there, if you do have a page there, for sure let me know down in the comments below. I'm sure that the people at work would really appreciate seeing what's actually in there because I just can't really show it. I'm very sorry if there's something there. Now, as far as my thoughts on this week's Atomic Shop goes, it's pretty solid. It seems to be a very Power Armor focused week. We didn't get any new bundles or anything like that, but still did get some pretty solid items. The Mr. Fuzzy helmet is an absolute 10 out of 10. That is such a cool Power Armor helmet. As far as the Hellfire armor goes, it's just pure nostalgia for me. That's the only reason why I really like it. In reality, it's pretty bland. It's been in the game for a long time and it's kind of chunky, but for me, it just brings me right back to Fallout 3 Broken Steel, and it's just a ton of good memories just looking at it. So for that one, I still really do like it. The cash registers, they're pretty interesting. It's kind of strange how we can build them in the shelters, and it's very interesting how small they are, because now when you go to camps, you might have a hard time finding their vendors because they are these small little cash registers. But again, I do think that some people might build up these nice elaborate vending areas with the cash registers, so I'm pretty excited to see where that kind of stuff takes us. Also, I do want to mention to keep those photo submissions coming. We're actually getting a lot of them, which I did not expect at all. If you didn't know, I'm doing a top photos of the week this week. It's going to be the first one ever on my channel, and in my Discord, you can post your photos there, and I'm just going to rank them and see what's the top 10 or the top 15. I'm not exactly sure on how many I'm going to do. It's kind of based on submissions right now, but we are getting a ton of them, and if you want to get in on it, just join the Discord, post your photos in there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually super excited for it. I'm planning on doing the video on Friday, however it might be a Saturday thing. I'm not really exactly too sure how it's going to pan out, but for now, plan on Friday. One last thing I want to say before I go is I'm very sorry about how late this video came out compared to normal ones on a Tuesday. I work in construction, as most of you know, so sometimes our job sites are 5 minutes from home, and sometimes they're an hour from home. And today just so happened to be that it was an hour from home, so I got straight out of work, drove straight home, still in my work clothes, hopped on the computer and started making this video. So if it seems a little bit rushed or a little bit different than a normal Tuesday video, I'm very sorry about that, but I should be back on track next week, hopefully. But again, I just did want to say sorry for it, because it is a little bit out of the norm to have a video come out this late on a Tuesday. But I do also want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, a massive thank you to all the channel members: Timothy James, Esdeath93, Heather Henderson, Jaden James, Blackburn, Eos Evaded, Patrick Ruda, 23 Icefire, Jay Smith, Argent Deer, Bowser Double Frang, Ice Cream Manny, Chris Decker, Robert Kennard, Theodore, Captain Awesome, Digital Aardvark, Lone Samurai OG, Dathan Gaming, Christy Melton Schwitz. You guys are amazing. I love you guys and have a good week.